This is Ray McIsaac from what district are you from?
District 64.
District 64. And he's from a group called the Young Professionals. Tell him where you're from.
Winnipeg, Manitoba, Young Professionals Toastmasters.
And tell him about your success recently.
I have lost 225 pounds in about 12 to 14 months.
Wow. Absolutely amazing. Does he look great, folks? As a matter of fact, on the blog, I want you to comment on how well he looks.
We didn't even recognize him. You look great, bro. Congratulations.
Congratulations, man. I was worried to death about losing the weight because I knew I couldn't afford that many changes of complete laundry uniform, right? Like my clothing. I just was panicked about it. And I didn't need to worry because I have great friends. And the day I came home from the hospital, there was a mound of clothing on my kitchen table.
Wow.
That they're like, we know you've been worried about this. This is the last thing we want you to be worried about. We want you to worry about getting healthy. So here you go, right? And that's really been, the transformation has been friends, and mostly Toastmasters friends, really saying this is a great thing for you. It's a great thing for us. We want to support you any way you can.
So this has been a transformation on many levels, not only from a physical perspective, a spiritual perspective, but you're also learning a lot about the people around you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's been really strange to meet people for the first time, now being half the size I used to be, as opposed to before, right? Before, I found myself being more outgoing and more gregarious because I use my personality to make up for my size, right? And I don't have to do that anymore. And when I do project too much, I almost overpower people. And now they're like, whereas before it was kind of, you know, you're not a threat to me, so great to meet you, right? So, and I'm not a threat to anybody, but realistically, it's that transformation has been really interesting to get used to.
So have you been writing about this or speaking about this?
Speaking a little bit, but I haven't done much writing, and I probably should. You know, it's because there's a huge psychological component too that I didn't expect. Right? I thought, you know, I'm a pretty stable guy. I'm not going to have trouble, but it's a completely different mindset, a completely different lifestyle. You know, I can do things now that I couldn't think of doing before. I might start reffing hockey next year. I haven't reffed hockey since I was 15, right? But I just realized I can ref, you know, so that kind of stuff has really been different.
What have been some other gifts that have come your way?
You know, it's been just kind of the friendship part is the biggest part, and just knowing, like, I always knew that I had lots of friends, but I never really thought I had a lot of close friends. This process has really shown me that my friends are a lot closer to me and way more important to me than I could have ever imagined.
Wow.
And the support of my district team, you know, I was Lieutenant Governor of Education and Training while I went through this. I was essentially gone for 2 months. The other parts of the trio stepped in instantly without even having to be asked, and really, you know, bonded with it. It was really nice, and just feeling healthier. You know, being the day I could bend down and tie my shoes was amazing, right? It was because I had to tie my shoes before, but it was up on a chair or whatever, and now it's just you bend down and do it, and it's like, huh. Or being able to, the real cool day was being able to walk into, like, it was a Macy's or a JCPenney or something, and to buy jeans off the rack, right? Because when you're a 66-inch waist, the legs are about 200 feet long. So you have to get them altered. Whereas I was able to walk in, and I'm in a 36 now, right? And there's multiple sizes of lengths for legs. I'm like, I haven't been able to do this since I was like 12.
Here we are at the special luncheon with world champion Morgan MacArthur. Do you know Mr. Stuck to the Bucket? Oh my gosh, that is like the greatest use of a prop ever. Wow. Here he is, the Morgan MacArthur. Hello, Morgan MacArthur.
Well, Darren LaCroix, it's nice to meet you. You might want to wash that hand. Remember, I'm a large animal veterinarian. Hand sanitizer stations, automated ones, are out in the foyer.
And this is Mrs. Morgan MacArthur.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Kathy, welcome to the conference.
Thank you so much.
Glad to be here. Glad to have you. Hey, look, there's Suzanne Frey from Toastmaster Magazine. Hey, Suzanne.
Spinach.
We got the spinach in her teeth. How cool. Ah, there's that ultra bright smile. Hello, I don't know you.
I'm Adam.
Hi, Adam. How are you?
Madam, I am Adam. Palindrome.
Look at the yellow. Oh my gosh.
What?
You don't get enough attention, Mark Brown? You got to wear the obnoxious
Darren,
yellow?
I got 3 words for you. I love you. So it's all good.
All right, I guess you're off the hook.
Hey, Darren, stand up. Oh, you are standing. Never
Oh,
mind.
Bill Stevens, again. He is everywhere. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Welcome to the conference.
Thank you.
What would you tell people who have not joined us, why they should be here?
Oh, this is the best place to be.
This is where Ed and I are hanging out. Hey, Ed.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello, where are you from?
Hi, I'm Vanessa from New Haven, Connecticut.
New Haven.
Hi, Joe DeCovich from Green Bay.
Hey, Joe.
And Little from
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
And Cindy Vincent from Hillsborough, New Jersey.
Oh my, Miss Photographer herself.
Carolyn Caldy from Calgary, Canada, and proud to be here.
Brian Wolf from Greenville, South Carolina.
Hey, Brian, we know you.
I did.
Margaret Ford from Washington, D.C.
Hey, Margaret.
And Joyce Burdell from Washington, D.C.
Hi, I'm past international President Johnny Uy from the Philippines.
Hey, well, you have to tell the story of our little train episode in Hong Kong.
The train? You mean the little engine that could? Okay, we were in Hong Kong and they decided that the best way for us to get to the offices of the railway company was to take one of their trains. And we did. We went over there and then on the stop before where we were supposed to come off, the train made a detour and skipped right through that stop and went to the next one. And our host was really worried and he said, well, wait, don't worry. We'll come up with the next stop, we'll cross the tracks, and then we'll take the train going back. So that's what we did. We rushed right across the tracks, ran up the platform, waited for the next train, took that one, and that same train, once again, bypassed the station that the stop that we were supposed to go. So he said, well, let's try it one more time, cross the tracks. And this time, when we went across the tracks, we discovered that there was a sign that said, every other train goes to the racetrack. And so we waited for the right train, and the moral of the lesson that I always tell everybody is, you read the signs, and in other words, in Toastmasters, read the manuals.
So, past president, what are some, in addition to that little episode, what are some of your most fondest memories?
Oh my gosh, where do I begin?
Okay, well, just
it'll have to be. It'll have.
It's only 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I take longer than that just going to confession. Well, I have to say that it's the opportunity to meet all our members around the world, but not all of them, but pretty much close to a lot of them. And I had a chance to visit 12 districts, and I met thousands of our members, and I was very impressed with the way our members wanted to share with me how they found Toastmasters to be truly, simply amazing, and how it has changed their lives.
Well, thank you, Johnny. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.